Hello, man. Good morning or good evening or whatever, wherever you are and whatever time it is. I hope it's a good time. And welcome to D's World. We are back again talking about some very exciting news, at least in my opinion, for the culture, comic book culture initially, and then just entertainment culture as a whole. I hope this energy just continues to spread. This is the energy that I try to bring when I bring my music, just the authentic, organic type of energy. If you're reading the title, you know we're talking about ISOM number 2, which was just put on a campaign for pre-order June 12th of 2023. As the recording of this video, it is June 13th, 2023, my birthday. Thank you, y'all. And yeah, we are talking about some amazing stuff. As the campaign is launched yesterday, Eric has already came up on a clean 850K from the last I seen. Could be on its way to 900K, possibly a mil by the end of the day. So these guys are doing numbers, but it's more than about the numbers, man. It usually always is. ISOM's following, the RIPPAVERSE's following, is just a following that wants great content for people who have been demanding it for a long time from comic publishers such as DC, Marvel. I think the indie comics have more or less stayed in their realm, but when we're talking superheroes and we're talking epics and we're talking action and it can be found in many realms of comic books, correct? But when you think of these things, or on the surface, you hear of DC and Marvel. And I don't think it's any mystery that DC and Marvel have been subpar as to what they really could be when it comes to films, when it comes to gaming, when it comes to the comics themselves, just general TV shows, just everything with these guys right now is just so under the water, and it's damp. You know what I mean? It's like a bad skateboard right now. You had a fresh skateboard, had plenty of pop in it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You had great trucks. The bearings was right. You know what I mean? Your wheels would power slide all day. You know what I mean? No flat spots in them. And then a big rain just came, man. You left your board outside, right? And that's the comic industry right now. It's like it's just outside getting rained on. And ain't nobody going out to pick up the board. So the next time we hopped on the board, we thought it was something, you know what I mean? It didn't even look no different. It was crazy. Like, it dried up and everything. But then next thing you know, we can't pop no more. You know what I mean? We're hearing every time we roll, you know what I mean? And, it's all just due to the politics and all these different ideals trying to conform under one cocoon in these IPs and brands. It's just like, yo, we didn't ask for this, and we just been asking for simple and plain, not even simple and plain, just classic content that we've grown to know and love. You know what I mean? And it seems that we're just getting different ideals and different viewpoints and preaching and all this stuff in these movies, just like be accepting and talk them down. And man, I was watching The Flash, and I know we're going to get into the video, but I was watching The Flash, and I love that show. And we got to like season 8, I think, and I was trying to like finish it out because I was like, man, I've been with the show so long. I know this is probably some trash, but just let me finish it out, man. And then anyway, so as I'm watching, these guys get into an argument with the villain, and he's incredibly powerful. Like, dog, we gotta fight this dude. And then they're just all on some let's talk him down stuff. Let's talk him down. We can have a conversation, man. We can figure it out, bro. And it's like, this is whack, man. This is the Flash. He has super speed. Like, he can throw lightning. You know what I mean? And we gotta watch him talk some dude who can also control like time and stuff. Like, and just talk him down. No, we're not doing that. Like, the Flash can time travel himself. Like, go back in time and whoop him down. Whoop him down. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay very light on my cursing, man. You know what I mean? Just for me as a person, and just for y'all as listeners as well. Now, sometimes it's going to come out. I ain't going to sit here in front like I say I ain't never going to curse again. But, you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it chill, man, because I could get rampant on that. But anyway, back to ISOM 2. So yeah, this is the stuff we've kind of been dealing with just amongst quote unquote geek culture or nerd culture. Some people want to refer it to, man, and it's just really getting old, man. Like everybody has to, you know what I mean? They switched my boy Bobby Drake up. You know what I mean? They switched Bobby Drake up, Iceman, turned him into a, you know what I mean, the other side. Took him to the other side, and he ain't ever been known to do that, man. I've been reading Bobby Drake. Bobby Drake was out here, you know what I'm saying, and not that type of way. He was getting, you know what I mean. He had girls on the weight tip, you know what I mean. But anyway, check it out. ISOM 2. This is why I'm so incredibly passionate about this, because this is delivering what people have been asking for. No politics. I don't need you know what I mean. I'm sure there's going to be a meaning to the story, but it's just a story that's told. No agendas. You know what I mean? So if you haven't did it yet, I've spoke so long up to this point. If you haven't did it yet, get over to RIPPAVERSE.com. Click on campaign, go to 2, and get you a copy of the material, man. Get you a shirt, get you a hat, do whatever you gotta do to support this type of movement, man. If you didn't get ISOM 1, he has a mask cover for ISOM 1. So you can still grab it. I think he's also got it in a bundle with ISOM 2. So you can actually get both of the issues and catch up. Because, again, we're in the very early stages of ISOM, but it's still very successful. You know what I mean? Just due to, even though it's so early, the hype is very real. We're going to check out the animation trailer right here from RIPPAVERSE and ISOM 2. Kind of like a teaser trailer for the book. And hopefully you guys have stuck around this long. We're going to dive into it. Again, this is D's World. Like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and press play on this thing. And let's get it.
Time is a fascinating thing. We often like to think of it as something that just is. But too many people let the past determine who they are. When true greatness is determined by how one deals with the present. So if I'm helping you, I have one condition. Yeah. No more quitting. Time is a gift, ISOM. What are you gonna do with yours?
And that right there was what I'd been sitting on. The first official production of RIPPAVERSE Studios is the ISOM 2 trailer. ISOM 2 is now up for pre-order. You can go get it at RIPPAVERSE.com. Be sure to go visit that. Get all the cool items, the limited items, all of that stuff. This is a long time coming. We're going to be speeding up our release schedule and everything, but we had a lot of growth that we had to do within a year's time. New warehouse, all of that good stuff, and I'm finally glad that you get to see this. That animation we worked very hard for, and it was fun to certainly get produced, and I already knew you guys were going to dig it. But we worked very hard, and hopefully we can do stuff like that, continue to do stuff like that in the future. But this is all going to be determined by the audience, your response for it. So when you see it, share it out on all forms of social media. Talk about the book, your experience with it. When you do get your hands on it, keep talking about ISOM 1. Keep talking about the company, all of that stuff, word of mouth. You'd be surprised how far that it goes. But I'm glad that it's finally released. ISOM number 2, RIPPAVERSE.com. Go place your orders.
So as you can see, man, that was Eric July. This is his brand, the RIPPAVERSE, and yeah, man, it's a very exciting time right now. The hype is very real with this book. I would show you my ISOM 1 comic, but I actually did a review on ISOM 1. It's right here on this channel. Go back and check it out, because I tried to do that review pretty well, just giving insight without spoiling anything. I feel like to really get what this book is about, or what Eric is about, you just gotta go pick it up and check it out. But it's well worth the money. Great material with the books. In full 96 pages. I think the ISOM 2 will be about over 100 pages. And he's got quite a few covers. Not for ISOM 1 anymore. I think he's just got the mass cover. But then you got ISOM 2 has... it's going to have 4 covers, he said. But 3 covers right now are available. And he's got some rare covers over there. So if you're a collector, definitely try and get on that rare tip and act quickly, because his stuff be going so quick. But I hope y'all get a chance to check out the review. Don't forget about that. And yeah, I just wanted to get this out there. Again, ISOM was doing so well yesterday. Again, it reached about 850K, probably on its way to about a mil today, or even more. The first campaign did 3 mil. So yeah, this could be the next thing in entertainment, as far as if you're into, again, superhero culture or just epic storytelling. Characters that mean something, don't just show up, push an agenda and leave, and do maybe like 2 action sequences in a comic. Again, stories with substance, characters with substance. It's all coming back, man. Like stuff we've been deprived of for so long. Just what I'm saying, when it comes to making comic books, personalities and freedom is everything. Like, you gotta have that maneuverability amongst your craft and your content, and this is just something that has been robbed from us in modern media today. So definitely wanted to push this out. I've said about all I can say. I will be doing a review for ISOM number 2, so be here for that. And if you haven't yet, please go over to the RIPPAVERSE, check out all the content, grab you something good, and support. And until next time, man, keep God close. This is your host, Drone. Yo, you check this out?